Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a pantry organization video. If you missed my last video where we transformed our pantry into something beautiful, then you guys are definitely going to want to check that out. I will link it down below for you or up in the iCards, and you can see how we transformed it and put in this really nice shelving. As we were renovating the pantry, I just took all the contents from it and I just put them in various cupboards throughout the kitchen. As you can see, we're still doing some renovations on the kitchen. So now that the pantry was done, I wanted to fill it back up. So I just kind of threw everything in here. You can see it's not very organized. I still have random stuff in all the cabinets. So today we're going to get those all nice and organized because my family is going to be coming in town and I really wanted it to look nice. I'm going to start by emptying this cabinet out here and then get it all nice and clean and dusted. I'm just going to be throwing the stuff on top of the counter for now because I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it in the pantry. Whenever the kids unload the dishwasher, they just put the dishes here in the pantry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them down here close to the table and the dishwasher for now. That way when my family comes into town, they can find the dishes easily. I'm now gonna go through the rest of the cabinets and get out my small appliances like mixers, crock pots, popcorn maker, grinding mill and stuff like that, and I'm going to put them in the pantry where I had them before. The reason why I'm putting them on these shorter shelves kind of in the corner here is because this shelving area has the most support since they're smaller shelving and they're closer to the wall. So I just want to make sure all my heavy stuff was on these well-supported shelves. I'm not buying any new bins or baskets or containers for this organization because I'm going to use what I have on hand. So this little basket here is from Walmart and it's less than $1, super sturdy. I love it for the kids' snacks. It's just a really great size for their granola bars and stuff like that. So I've got these baskets. I've got stuff from Dollar Tree, stuff from IKEA. So I'm just going to utilize what I have just to make the pantry look nice for now. I would recommend actually emptying the brown sugar into this container instead of trying to shove it in like I did. This was an unopened package and that's why it was kind of hard to get in there. I didn't want to open it just yet because I feel like when it stays in the package, it just stays a little bit more airtight. Even though this jar from IKEA has a seal on it, I just feel like it stays fresher if it stays in the bag sealed longer. Now I'm gonna start emptying out the pantry, and I'm gonna lay it out on the table kind of in categories. So I'm gonna have a section with all of my baking stuff, with all of my sugars, with all of my oils, and that way it'll help me be able to put it back in the pantry kind of together and figure out where I wanna put everything. Now I'm going to move everything off the floor, that way I can get the shop vac and get it all nice and clean. It's quite dusty, there's no floor on there yet. We ended up doing that in a few weeks from now, so you'll see that definitely coming up. But I'm going to use the shop vac and get all of the construction dust and mud chunks and any other food things that have dropped on the floor. Now that I've got all the food off the shelves here, I'm going to spray it down and get it all clean and dusted. Look how beautiful this is. I just love my pantry. All right, now let's go ahead and start putting stuff back in since I've got it all out. So I got everything in piles here. I've got my breakfast stuff, my sugars, baking stuff, oils, vinegars, canned stuff, extra stuff, rice, beans, pasta, all that stuff. And then under here, I just have the plates and bowls, and then canning jars, because we also use these as cups since we're down many cups from the kids breaking them. And it's really convenient because it's right by the dishwasher and the table, and the kids can reach them very easily. And then I have all my chips here. I don't normally have this many chips. We mainly just have corn chips, but my dad is coming into town and he loves chips, so I wanted to make sure that I had plenty for him. And then there's some recycle. I love using these ball half-gallon canning jars for my dry goods like rice and beans and stuff like that. I showed how I organize this stuff in our last home in a video I did a while ago, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to see that and get some more pantry organization ideas. I ended up moving the oils and vinegar from that spot and putting these jars there just because this is just straight away what you see in the pantry when you look into it, and I wanted it to be pretty instead of seeing all those different bottles of oil and vinegar. So yeah, we're gonna put a door on this pantry, but for now I just wanted it to look pretty when you looked in. So I brought up a bunch of stuff that was in the basement that used to be in the pantry, but we had in the basement while we were redoing it. So I'm going to go through and put some of this stuff up there. And then I brought up some of our canned stuff like canned salsa, tomato juice, carrots, apple butter. That way I can keep some in the pantry because I have so many, I don't want them all in the pantry. And that way we don't have to run down the basement every time we need like a new jar of salsa. So I'm going to dust all this stuff off because it was kind of dusty down there. And then I'll go ahead and put it in the pantry. And here is the after. It looks so much better, it's more organized, and it just looks so much better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to go back through and even make it look better and get more containers and stuff, but that'll be down the road. We still have to put flooring in, put the door on, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.